Okay, as you pick up the ball off the dribble, there's a pause and a delay, and then look how you shift the ball over to the left-hand side of your body and make a semicircle sweep from the center of your body clear over to the left side, and then finally up over the top of your head. Now, just backing it up again, pick up the dribble, ball's in the center of the body right here, and then watch what happens. You bring it over to the left, and then if we stop it right there, let's look at the entire axis of your body. Everything's leaning to the left. Okay? Let's erase that line. If we back it up again, if you pick up the dribble and kept that ball, rather than immediately sweep it to the left, if we were to draw a line where I think it should have gone, straight up, okay, straight up from there, and follow that path straight up. In other words, let's put that line back here. So we have a line somewhere right about there that's going to bring it up right in front of your shooting eye. Okay? Instead of leaning to the left, there's a lot of time wasted as you bring it over to the left, and then this wide arc sweep to get it. And then you still line it up with your left eye rather than your right eye. Now the net effect, this is what I really want to point out here. The net effect of all of that is right here. As you go up your arm, you've got the net effect of a shooting elbow being out, because we back that up again, we've swept it around to the left hand side, so you can even see at that point right there your shooting elbow is effectively out because the ball is over on the left hand side of your body. And even when you bring it up to there, as you begin to thrust upward and begin to thrust the ball towards the basket, what ends up happening is even there you can see your elbow to your wrist is at an angle, and so the final snap through, you can actually kind of catch it there with the hand, actually snaps to the right. Okay, so you're going to get a little bit of a sideways spin rather than a straight true reverse backspin, a little bit of a sideways spin, and you're effectively shooting sideways rather than straight up and straight snap through to the basket. Now, the one saving grace is you do end up with everything pointed to the basket, but you still are going to have that somewhat sideways spin, and then just backing this whole thing up. The real problem I see is just this is taking a lot of time. Okay, pick up the dribble, get set, swing it over to the left. You're not going to have time to do that in a elite level basketball game, even a good high school level basketball game. And so you need to work on going straight up with the ball rather than sweeping to the left. And that's gonna have the net effect here. If your elbow at this point, elbow to wrist, was something more about like that, it wouldn't have to be perfectly straight up and down, but nearly straight up and down. And then if we were to draw an imaginary ball about right there, now as you proceed upward, see the difference? Everything's going to be lined up because you want that shooting elbow, shoulder, and everything lined up. As you finish, you appear to be that way. Also, I would probably angle your body a little bit more. In other words, point your feet a little bit more to the left. But that's a whole other thing, and we'll cover that in just a second.